Here we go, back again with the first pre-season. Here we go, back again with the first preview of a brand new season. And before we delve into the Sunderland versus Ipswich Town on Sunday at 5 o'clock preview, we've got some good news. Dan Ballard has signed a new contract at Sunderland and it's on the official website. Sunderland FC is delighted to announce Dan Ballard has signed a new long-term contract at the Stadium of Light. The 23-year-old defender has agreed a new 4-year deal on Wayside, extending his stay until June 2027. Absolutely fantastic news this is. An Arsenal Academy product. Yes, Ballard spent the 2021-22 season on loan at Millwall and made 31 appearances prior to joining Sunderland. The Northern Ireland international made 22 appearances for the lads in his maiden North East campaign, picking up where he left off in the second tier by establishing himself as a dominant presence in the defence. After missing the club's playoff campaign in May, Ballard returned to action in pre-season and the defender is expected to feature in Sunday's, of course he will, game against Ipswich Town and as they travel to the Stadium of Light. Ballard commented, "I am extremely happy to have signed a new deal at Sunderland. Over the past year I've grown to love the club. The support and the love that I've got, the people I have met in the city has been amazing, absolutely fantastic. And I feel that I've made the best spot in my career. That's his best thing he's ever done, come to Sunderland. In this team, I'm taking up a new role of being one of the leaders and I'm excited to do that. I'm looking forward to the new campaign and I can't wait to start on Sunday." Mr. Christian Speakman also had to have his say. And he said, Dan has proved that he's a standout performer at this level and he's grown in stature every day, on and off the pitch. He has a bright future ahead of him and is extremely ambitious. And his decision to renew terms with us demonstrates that he feels his ambition is matched by the club. Dan follows Dennis Serkin, Trey Hume and is committing his future at Sunderland. Well done, Daniel Ballard. Absolutely buzzing for you. Joining and staying at Sunderland for an extra long contract. Happy days. Now we do welcome Ipswich Town to the Stadium of Light. Yes, the old Tractor Boys coming to the Stadium of Light. Before we start that, remember there's 40,000 people coming to the Stadium of Light on Sunday. 40,000 people. And you cannot drive around the Stadium of Light 30 minutes prior to the game and 30 to 40 minutes you can't leave the car park after the game. Remember that. Roads are closed. So yes, there is a 50% off all food and drink inside the Stadium of Light between 3 and 4:30. That is trying to get you in early with all the new digital ticketing system that want people in early in the game so people don't miss the start of the match. So well done, Hierarchy. One good decision you've made so far off the pitch this season. I'm sure there's other ones. Right, so Kieran McKenna, yes, doing a fantastic job at, the old Portman Road. He's only 37 years young and he's had 79 games in charge of Ipswich. Won 44, drawn 23 and only lost 12. A 55.7% strike-win ratio. The Tractor Boys, founded in 78, shall we say. 1878. I'm making it as I go along. 144 years old. They play the games at Portman Road. And though the pre-season doesn't really matter, but we'll go through some of the pre-season results for Ipswich. They beat Manchester United 2-1. They beat the fire alarm team. No, they drew with some sort of fire alarm team 2-2. They beat Preston 2-1. They lost to Cambridge, lost to Stevenage, and they drew to Luton. A mixed bag of results. Now, they did finish second in the League One campaign last season, and well done Plymouth for winning that table. Ipswich was second. They won 28 games. What am I thinking about? They won 28 games and they drew 14 games. They only lost 4. Give me a head a shake. 101 goals they scored plus 66 goal difference overall. Now, think about Sunderland's strike and attack at this moment in time. We've got up front Lewis Hamir Semedo and we've got nobody else. Look at Ipswich's striking formation. This is what he calls strength in depth. Connor Chapman, 26 years of age, 84 games, 35 goals. Nathan Broadhead, 25 years of age, 19 games, 8 goals. George Hurst, 24 years of age, 21 games, 6 goals. And Freddie Ladapo, 30 years of age, 46 games and 7 goals. So there they've got strength in depth. Well, we've only got one striker. We need to bolster our squad big time sometime, quickly, hopefully. Now, head-to-heads, 24 games we've won, 23 games they've won, and 9 games we've drew. But we are unbeaten in the last 6. Yes, unbeaten in the last 6 games. And the last time we played them at home, we won 2-0. Late goals, 85 minutes, Luke going 93 minutes. Yes, McGeady. So we did win that game. So there we have it. So, you know, if you're wondering as well why Ipswich Town have the horse and like a castle on the badge, well, it's a Suffolk punch. You know, it's a rare animal, the horse. It's a noble horse. It seems fitting for a badge. And also, you know, they've got lots of history in Ipswich. Loads of history in Ipswich. Historic buildings, you know, all sorts of artifacts in Ipswich. So having that building could have represented the Wolsey Gate. The Wolsey Gate. Now, Ipswich started originally as a small trading settlement. Yes, in the olden days, back in the old 7th century. You know, now I don't know why it was named Ipswich. There was 2 reasons why. One was it may have been Gipper's Wick. Wick is an old word meaning port. Ipswich, I don't get it. But anyway, there's another reason why they were called Ipswich, and I don't know what that is. Just because I couldn't find it. Right, Ipswich is one of the oldest towns in England. It's got rich heritage, from maritime trading to the Viking invasion, and lots of royals connections. So there we go, Ipswich. You know, got lots of history down there, and they're bringing up their army to Sunderland. Now, the fans are absolutely fantastic. Ipswich fans have got lots of time for Ipswich Town, and I wish them all the best this season. I'm sure they will have a good season, and they're only 14-1 to win the league. Wow. A lot of dogs are barking in the bookies for them. Sunderland are 20-1, 22-1. Ipswich are favourites over Sunderland. Team, I think Sunderland will play the same team as they played against Real Mallorca, which will be Patterson in goal. You got Hume and Sirkin. Sirkin, I hope, can last 90 minutes, but it's very doubtful, so we need to have someone like, you know, Huggins there just to replace him as he gets tired towards the back end of the game. Then we got Ballard and Luke going 9 because Danny Bart and Triantos are just not quite there yet at the beginning of the season. Then in midfield, Ekwa and Dan Neil, I think they have a good partnership. With just in front, Bellingham. Joe Bellingham comes in. It looks he looks miles older than 17. He is a tall unit of a lad, physical. He's got athleticism as well, so he's going to be an absolutely fantastic signing for Sunderland. Then we got the 2 wingers. You know, we got Jack Clark and we got Roberts with Hamia Semedo up top, and I hope Semedo, again, another one might not last 90 minutes, you know. Like, as Tony Mowbray alluded to in the press conference, in Portugal, they don't have a pre-season. They don't do the running pre-season that we're doing here, and he's finding it difficult, but he's getting there, he's willing to learn, and he's really knuckling down, so I'm looking forward. He's a big prospect in the future, this young lad. So there we go, that's the team. Ipswich fans, I wish you all the best. You know, safe journey up to the Stadium of Light. Get there before 3 o'clock. Get half price drinks at the Stadium of Light. I wish there's a safe journey home, but hopefully no points. But I do wish you a good campaign. Score predictions, right? The big book of C starts again at the beginning of the season. Top of the table, end of the season. You can win a shirt at the end of the season. And probably a Sunderland shirt or something like that. And also there's prizes throughout the whole of the season. Starting off for this weekend with Ipswich Town. We're going to have a big prize. That there you can have the Borussia Dortmund shirt. As you can see it there, the Borussia Dortmund shirt. If you get the correct score on Sunday, Sunderland versus Ipswich. If there's loads of you get the correct score, then loads of you will go in the hat in the next preview video. And if you do, you get a point in the big book of C to win a prize at the end of the season. Have you got the greatest sports noggin? Are you as clever as Jeffrey Stelling? Then put your score predictions down below in the comment section. Don't forget. But there is rumours that we are going to get a striker from abroad, not from in England. And what are your thoughts on Pierre Van Hooydonk's son? Sydney Van Honky-Donk. Yes, 23 years of age he is. Brenda. It's not his mum. Brenda is the team he played for. 68 games, scored 22 goals. And Herveen, 48 games, 22 goals. Yes, Brenda's not his mum. I did say that, didn't I? Sydney Van Honky-Donk. I haven't got a clue if I pronounced that right. I probably just ruined his name and you're not want to come to Sunderland now. Oh my god, right, piss off. Right, there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please take care. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I'll be doing a match day vlog. We're going to Wincy's Bar and Grill for some little munchies and a few pints. And hopefully, we'll get 3 points on Sunday. You're welcome to join the vlog if you want to. Just pop up and say hello. Right, see you later. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. And it's Friday night. Yeah, baby, it's all right. I'm going to have a pint. Only one, though. Only one. Definitely only one. You better only have one as well. I know what you're like. See you later.